Yes, queen. Get it, I guess. What are you making? Pasta. Oh god, I feel like we're at like a therapy session. I'm like, right, just how are you feeling? Post-uni depression. Come on, I can't do that. Hi everyone, welcome. Oh, this plane. We'll wait for that. I'm really regretting my choices now. Hi everyone and welcome to this week's video. Now you're probably like, who are you? Well, I am Fantrash. Been a long time since I've done a video and must confess I do apologise, but I'm back at it again. I just wanted to come on here and give you a little cheeky life update, you know, see how you're all getting on. I wanted to talk about post-uni blues because I think it's a topic that not many people talk about. I've struggled with it and I know a lot of my friends have. If I can make this video, it'll help myself first of all, but also I think it'll help people who are in a similar situation. That's what the topic of this video is going to be today. You know, you want to stick around, feel free, get yourself a coffee, get yourself a tea, and we'll get into it. Last video I've graduated from uni. I know, crazy. I graduated with a first, little flex over there. I graduated from what was my uni called? Oh, that's bad. Leeds Beckett, that's the one. And now I'm just staying in Leeds. Scary because I don't know what I'm doing, but it's also quite exciting as well because I'm just like, she's so crazy, what's she gonna do? I don't have a clue what I'm gonna do or what I want to do. That's sort of what's pushed me to make this video because I know there's a lot of people in the same boat. I just wanted to make this video to make sure that you don't feel alone if you are going through that, and also just give you something to relate to, even if you're not a post-uni blue, maybe you just post-life blue. Oh, that's a bit sad, don't do that. I found a statistic on the internet, so don't know how true it could be, a bit of fake news, but it's fine. But it said that 49% of graduates suffer with mental well-being after leaving uni, which I'm like, that's 49% of graduates, that's like nearly half. I know, I'm so smart, you can tell I'm a graduate. If half the students feel it, then it needs to be talked about more, and I don't know why it isn't, because I remember after I finished uni I just felt so lost, and I did feel a bit down for a few weeks, and only when I started reaching out to my friends and they said they felt the same that I was like, oh right, okay, this is normal to feel. Leaving uni is such like a strange experience because like since you were like 4 you've been in education. The goal for me anyway was to go to uni, it was to get a degree, and now I've got that. What now? Whereas like in the past, haven't had to worry about what I was gonna do. It's all led up to this, and now it's over. I think especially with COVID as well, everyone was doing their own thing, and it just everyone finished at different times, and then people moved back home. It is just sort of like a really anticlimactic end to this like big thing that like my life has sort of led up to. Saying that, you've got to look in the good in situations. We did still graduate even though we were in a pandemic, but there is this stress now of after all of that's done, after I've graduated, what am I going to do now? For many it can be daunting, and I know for me it's been especially daunting because I don't particularly want to go into film. I've done a degree in it, but it's not something that I necessarily want to devote my life towards. I think a lot of people don't understand, like, we pick our degrees from quite an early age. From GCSEs you pick the subjects that you're sort of interested in, and from that allows you to pick your A-levels. From A-levels you pick your degree, so it all sort of links back to when you're like 16, and I don't have a clue what I wanted to do when I was 16, and now I'm 21 and I still don't have a clue what I want to do. But I want to reiterate that it doesn't matter if that's not what you want to do. People look down on the fact that if you've done a degree and then you just don't go into anything, that it's a bad thing, but it's not, because you learn so many transferable skills. It's not the be all and end all if you don't want to go into that, and that's what I keep telling myself anyway, because a bit stressed. And the thing is, I wouldn't have changed my course because I've met like some amazing friends there. I've had like some of the most amazing experiences while we've been making films, and I've learned so much about myself, enabled me to sort of focus on what I do like and finding a career path more suitable to that. I still finished, I swear if that's a fox I'm gonna kick off. And I think as well, after uni it's the first time that for a lot of people like independently finance, that does not make sense. Financially independent, That's the one. Now it's like you sort of learn into adult. It's like you've got to work a full-time job to pay the bills, and I'm like, what, bloody hell, I don't like this. I feel like I haven't been like a proper adult in the 3 years that I've been in uni, whereas now I'm like, oh shit, I've actually got like responsibilities. Like, I have to pay my bills, like I have to pay council tax. Like, didn't even know you had to pay that. I think people just need to be kinder, less judgmental, and just sort of let people just decide what they want to do at their own pace. I think it's important to just support the people who have just graduated, because they are shitting themselves. I can speak on behalf of me, half of some of my friends. We are shitting ourselves. We don't know what we want to do, and asking them these questions, it can just terrify the life out of them. They're already internalising that fear, so they don't sort of need it projected onto them as well. I think as well, after leaving uni, it's quite difficult to sort of maintain friendships, because it's not as easy to see your friends as much as you used to. As soon as uni finishes, you know, everyone's here, there and everywhere. Snap Maps is going crazy, but I think you also need to sort of understand that they are going through the same transition period as you, and reaching out to them, you don't know like how much they might need that, so they might be feeling very alone too, and you're not going to know that unless you don't reach out to them. So, you know, if you have lost a bit of contact from friends, just talk to them. They might not want to talk about how they feel, but at least they know that you care and you're there for them. And, you know, I know that if it was the other way around, they would do the same for you. So it's just always nice just to check up on people and make sure that they're doing okay. Comparison amongst friends, quite a big thing to sort of deal with. Think, God, my friends are doing so much better than me, or, oh, I wish I could get a job like that. That comparison is not healthy, and it's not what you should be focusing on. As cheesy as it is, we're all on different paths. Different people have different sort of routes that they go down, and sort of paces that they go down in terms of success. You know, it can be a slow burn. Got the rest of your life to do these amazing things, and again, you don't want to feel pressured into getting a specific type of job because your friends are getting them, because that's their life, that's not your life, and you should only focus on you and where you're going. I know in saying that, it is difficult not to compare, but I just sort of beg you to try and be supportive. Just trust in the universe and know that what will happen will happen. You are going to be okay. You're going to get a job, you're going to have an amazing life that you love. That will come in time. There's no point rushing these things, because otherwise it's just going to lead to a very unhappy life. Don't compare, because it's not very healthy for the well-being, and we want you to have a good well-being. We want you to be happy. Just because we went to uni and got a degree doesn't mean that, you know, we're going to be the next CEO of Microsoft or something. I mean, that's my plan. That's my 5-year plan, but you know, we'll go into that. Just be nice to people. Just celebrate everyone's success. Everyone's on their own journey, on their own path, at their own pace. I'm just going to end the video with a bit of advice, because I have been rambling for 33 minutes. Woo, I can talk all day. The main thing I want to reiterate to you is that you are not alone. If you are going through this, if you're suffering from post-uni blues, just please know that you're not alone in the slightest, and you can always talk to me about it. Just give me a little message, you know, we'll just cry together, it's fine. Give you a bit of comfort in knowing that things will be okay, because people have been in this situation before, people are in this situation, people in the future will be in this situation, but life still does go on and people still get to where they want to go. So just sort of remember that, because you're a little superstar, you're doing amazing, I'm proud of you, you got this far, you got your degree, the world is your oyster, you can do anything. I think it's important to check in on yourself, like, because it is overwhelming, so your emotions are a bit all over the place. The more you check in with yourself, the more you'll understand how you're feeling. Only you know how you're feeling, and if you're not checking in with yourself, then you're not going to know how you feel, and you will feel confused and lost. But if you can sort of pinpoint what emotions you're feeling and why you're feeling those emotions, I think it'll be so much better for you. You know, grieve this uni experience, and also find ways that help you cope with those sort of feelings. I think as well, it's important to talk to the people who you did go to uni with, and, you know, the friends that you made there, because remember, they are also in the same boat as you. Even though, you know, it might feel like they're on a yacht because they've got like this new job and they're just loving life, and you're on a little dinghy boat, you're still on the same boat. You're still transitioning from university life to adult life, and it is daunting for everyone. And my last piece of advice is just please be kind to yourself, because you're going through a lot right now, and I just want you to be kind to yourself and don't beat yourself up about certain things. You should be so proud of yourself for getting to this point where you've got a degree. The rest will come in time, so just please be kind to yourself. If you're not, I'll batter you. That's not very kind though, is it? What you've got to do is just treat yourself like you talk to a friend. You talk to yourself the way you talk to a friend, you'd have no mates, because everyone would be like, they're a dickhead. So just talk to yourself like you would give an advice to a friend. Bit of self-love. I don't know why I'm doing that. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you are having a beautiful day. Be kind to yourself, and yeah, be kind to others. Right, I'll see you later. Bye.